than we needed. Only the rattlesnake, of the thousands of snakes on our planet, only the rattlesnake leaves one precious scale behind on the tip of its tail every time it sheds. Only the rattlesnake, and that's why they call it the rattlesnake, because each time it sheds, it leaves a scale behind on the tip of the tail, and that's what forms a rattle stack. A series of scales, and when she's nervous, she shakes that tail 50 times per second, top speed. Think about that. Say one. One. Rattlesnake, when it's scared, really nervous, can shake its tail 50 times in the time it took you to say one, and a rattlesnake can shake its tail for 4 hours without stopping. And there's nothing in the rattle. It's just loose scales that hit each other. Crisscross applesauce, please, kids.
Hey, you're about crisscross. Thank you.
Because Chili Pepper is definitely not happy to be here. Okay. And we have another one in timeout. See that?
Why do we have another one in timeout?
She tried to kill me.
Okay, so quiet.
Let's get her up. Oh. Got to be really careful with you.
That one really reminds me of a diamondback rattlesnake. That mountain has potent venom.
Hey, Mirabelle.
Look at her. She's got some new moves lately. She's learning some new ways to get closer to my hand. She's crawling over herself. Off, on, and off. Don't you guys ever do that? What a cool design.
I know, I like it.
Yeah.
She's really
See the diamonds on her back? That's why they call her a diamondback rattlesnake.
Oh, I was guessing the diamondback.
Yep, this is definitely the most famous snake on our planet. I want to get her stretched out so I can show her to you.
No, thinking about going towards the...
There we go. Now I can... See, now I can control her better. That wasn't a position I wanted to show her in. Okay. Look at that tail go. Look at her tongue flick. She's looking right at you. A snake sees movement really well. If you're totally still, you're the chairs. In this snake's eyes, you look like a chair. She can't distinguish the difference between you and the chair unless you move. The snake's eyesight's based on your movement. Another interesting thing about a rattlesnake is a rattlesnake can bite you live or dead, and they can inject venom. Live or dead, a live one can actually choose whether or not to inject venom into you and how much, depending on what you do to the snake. Did you know that? That whether you're injected and how much venom is injected depends on what you do. One-third of rattlesnake bites delivered to humans are dry. And those victims, as we study the victims, they were bitten accidentally. It's called a legitimate bite, where a person is hiking, fishing, enjoying nature, and they accidentally get too close to one, and the snake strikes and bites them, but doesn't inject a yield of venom.